Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. So, I was looking around diplomacy to see if I can make some people fight each other, because, you know, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't try to make people fight each other. You can still kind of do it in Civilization 6, and I can actually show you how it works, because some of them will actually agree. I can make England declare a joint war with me on Spain, and she will actually pay me for it, so that's a pretty good deal, I would say. It's not really going to be much of a war because no one really has a big army right now, and while he does have some units nearby, it shouldn't be very hard to defend against him. I might want to back up with my archer if I'm actually going to do this though, so let's maybe do that. And I want to do this kind of preemptively, because he will definitely be upset about my city, and our relations already aren't amazing. As you can see, he's unfriendly. So, it's probably a good idea to do this. So, let's do it then. I can also do it with Germany, but England will pay more. Let's start from England. So, declare war on Philip, and she will pay us 156 gold and 9 gold per turn for 30 turns. That's a pretty damn good deal. And accept. So, now we are at war. And let's see if we can do the same with Germany right now. So, joint war. Oh yeah, we can't do it on the same civ twice in a row. Alright, because we already declared war. That's fine though. They will be at war with England, and that's good enough for me. They are pretty much neighbors. So I assume they will fight each other actively, which is exactly what I want. I don't actually plan to take the city right now. I mostly did it for the gold and to attack preemptively. Yeah, Germany didn't like my city too much. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, Scythia also declared war on us. That's interesting. I did not expect that. But it had to be a joint war, because there's no other way to declare a formal war right now. Or maybe it wasn't. Okay. Well then, never mind, but she's not quite close to us. So I don't think we really have to care. No, we don't. But because she declared war on us, we got inspiration for defensive tactics. Because that one requires you...
that is spent in the saddle.
Because that one requires you to be a target of a war declaration. It's somewhere over here. Where is it? Oh no, it's actually a civic. Somewhere over here. Defensive tactics. Be the target of a declaration of war. So we just got that. Anyway, once we finish the shrine, we will recruit some hoplites. At least 2, maybe more than that. We'll see. First, let's attack some of these Spanish warriors. We'll get some nice experience out of it. But I think it will be better to fortify our own warrior. He might die eventually, but we'll see about that. So, what are we going to research next? Probably currency, because we got a Eureka boost for that. So that seems like a reasonable choice. We can build a quarry, but it might be a bit of a problem while we're at war. It shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, currency, that makes sense. And anything else going on? New city-state quest. Train a quadrireme. Right, we won't be doing that because we do not have a coastal city. Wonder completed. Unmet player finished the Stonehenge, alright? Roads upgraded. Classical road is unlocked, upgrading all roads in your territory. 1 movement point regardless of terrain. Okay then, so next turn.
As our protests are in
Wait,
vain,
what? England declared war on me?
we hereby declare
What?
war.
Are you crazy, woman? You just declared war on Spain with us. I mean... Oh, and Germany too. I'm not surprised by Germany doing it because he was upset about my city. But I didn't expect England to do it when I convinced England to go to war with me. That is a little bit strange. This is not very unusual in the early game, by the way, because there's no penalty for declaring war in the early game. But they don't really have big armies, so I'm not too worried about it. and we will get a few hoplites. So we should be more than fine. I'm not really worried about it. We'll get some nice experience. We'll probably lose the warrior, but we'll see about that. Maybe I can actually save him. I could kill his warrior, but then I will definitely lose mine. So I don't think that's a very good idea. We'll hide behind the river. And then we can fortify. This seems to be the best position. So like that, and we'll kill the warrior. One down. We'll get some pretty good experience out of it. I'm a little bit worried about my trader. I hope he will at least finish the road. I don't think I can recruit a hoplite fast enough, and Germany is coming. Well, we will get a hoplite soon, but not yet. We can check out his city, maybe pillage some of his improvements. That might work. Right, let's finish that Spanish warrior. And he's dead, and we'll keep our warrior fortified. Now, we cannot use city bombardment, because we do not have city walls. That's what enables city bombardment. If you don't have city walls, you cannot attack with your city. But we finished the shrine, so now we can recruit a hoplite. That will take 3 turns. Can we actually speed it up? I don't think so. Well, if I reassign some of the citizens, we probably could, but I'd rather keep the city growing. It won't grow very quickly, but it will still grow eventually. The problem right now is that we are at 1 out of 2 amenities, and we are also at 6 out of 7 housing. So we have a 50% growth penalty, because we are almost at our housing limit. You don't get a penalty just after you hit the housing limit. You get a penalty when you are 1 population point away from the housing limit. And that penalty is 50%. So yeah. It might be a good idea to build a granary. We'll do that once we train at least 2 hoplites. Because we need at least 2 hoplites. Now, can we pillage some of these tiles? We can capture the builder, that's not a bad idea. I don't think he has an encampment district. Doesn't look like it. So we can harass his city a bit. And kill some of these guys. Yeah, this isn't going to be much of a war. He might pillage some of our improvements near Athens. And really, that's about it. He doesn't even have archers from the looks of it. And we are about to get a hoplite. Okay, he's sending some units. So let's just back up. Although these are not exactly strong units. But I'd like to escort the builder. Now, we still have to get rid of the barbarians. That might be a bit of a problem for our caravan. But we'll see about that. We'll do it once we get the hoplites.
Money.
That's one of the reasons we need them.
Will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
And we got currency, so that unlocks the market, which requires the commercial hub and the commercial hub district. And what are we going to research next?
The possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
And we also unlocked the political philosophy civic, which means we can access governments. So let's have a look. There are 3 governments: oligarchy, autocracy, and classical republic. They have different numbers of slots, or different types of slots, as you can see. Oligarchy has 1 military slot, 1 economic, and 1 diplomatic, and 1 wildcard. They all have 1 wildcard slot. Autocracy has 2 military policies and 1 economic, and Classical Republic has 2 economic and 1 diplomatic. And they also have different inherent bonuses. Oligarchy gives us a combat strength. Autocracy would give us +1 boost to all yields in our capital. And Classical Republic would give us +1 amenity to all cities with a district. I'm actually leaning towards Classical Republic because that will help our capital immediately. And because we are playing Greece, we have some flexibility because we have the wildcard slot. So we can use a military policy with Classical Republic. And a bonus to great people points is also nice. I don't want to get a religion, which means we have to generate a great profit. Let's go for Classical Republic. And now we have an extra wildcard slot down here, as you can see, which is really, really nice. That gives us far more flexibility. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's see, we could actually go for both diplomatic policies if we want to. But we've not made contact with that many city-states. We'll go for extra influence. And what else? Let's have a look. 50% production bonus towards ancient and classical era melee and ranged units. We definitely want that one, because that will help us recruit hoplites faster. Other than that, what else do we want? I don't think we'll be recruiting another settler just yet. We'll be busy with other things. 30% production bonus towards builders. We probably want that. And what else? +2 gold from all trade routes. It's not a bad idea. We are only making 3 gold per turn right now. So this is actually a decent one. We can only get 1 trade route right now, but this still helps. We could always go for +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital. A little bit of extra faith might actually help. And 1 more policy in the wildcard slot. We could always go for both. That's not a problem. But I'm thinking about conscription. This will reduce unit maintenance costs. Let's go for that one. So confirm. And now we are making 6 gold per turn. And we got our hoplite. So let's see. What do we want to attack first? Probably that wounded guy. Like so. And let's go back to our own city. With that builder. That means we can actually switch our production to something else. We will not lose production on that builder. But we could build a monument instead. Because I would like to improve our culture output a little bit. So research. Might be a good idea to actually research sailing. It's only 3 turns. We don't actually need it right now, but we'll have to research it sooner or later. Might as well just research it right now. So let's try to get rid of that barbarian camp, shall we? It's right here. And civic. We could go for mysticism. Oh yeah, this unlocks 2 policies. Great scientist points per turn and great prophet points per turn. We definitely want that, especially if we want a religion. So that's a no-brainer right now, actually. And back to Athens. We'll get at least 1 more hoplite. Possibly 2 more. Okay, Germany is actually fighting barbarians. How convenient. Attack the barbarians, and I guess we can afford to send the warrior. Okay then. And move back into Athens? I think so. I wouldn't want to lose that guy. We can attack the barbarian. And we'll stay inside the city. Okay, looks good. Send the builder and we can actually attack the scout a little bit. Sure, that works. And he turned back. I would still like to pillage a few improvements around his capital. We can give that a shot, but first let's put that builder to use. We will improve the wheat. And well, if I want to kill that spearman, I should probably wait a bit. I wouldn't want someone else to steal the barbarian camp. So let's play it safe. We will heal the hoplite. Can we actually just peace out already? Oh, I see a settler. Hold on. If we could capture that settler, that would be amazing. Shemai moved my warrior to the north right now. We finished sailing. What can we research next? Let's have a look. We don't have any boasts. We can get the quarry soon. How soon can we get it? We can get it literally right now. So, yep. There we go. That's a boast to masonry. Very nice. So, can we actually capture that settler? I don't think so. Where is he even going? To the east of Valencia from the looks of it? It's hard to tell. And another hoplite. So we will leave the city. And production. 14 turns for Hanging Gardens. That is quite tempting, but I think we need other things right now. Like granary. How's the housing situation? Yeah, we definitely need a granary by now. And, okay, 3 out of 5 housing. And amenities. That is a bit of a problem. Campus, watermill, monument. Let's grab that monument for culture. Our culture output is not exactly amazing at the moment. And we could actually buy that deer tile. It's not a bad idea. Ooh, we got copper. Nice. Maybe we should buy the copper then? Nah. The city will grow faster with the deer. And maybe we should assign the tiles. They are assigned properly. Okay, looks good. And what do you want? Make peace. And he's offering some gold. I suppose I can accept that. I don't think I would be able to catch that settler anyway. That seems unlikely. Not with this kind of terrain.
Militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
So, mysticism is done. This also unlocks the Oracle Wonder. Patronage of great people costs 25% less faith. Districts in this city provide +2 great person points of their type. That's not bad. And we will definitely change policies. Which one do we want to swap out? We need to use the wildcard policy slots for this. So I guess we'll give up the gold. And we'll go for the great prophet points. As much as I like great scientists, my goal is to found a religion. So confirm. Let's have a look at great people real quick. Great prophet, we are a little bit behind. But we should get the next great prophet, hopefully. Or we could build yet another holy site. But I don't think we'll have the time for that. So, military tradition, that will only take 4 turns. Great general points and extra production towards heavy and light cavalry units. We should secure the horses with our 4th city. It won't be the most amazing city of all times. I will probably have to build it away from fresh water because this is too close to Geneva. But I would like to get a source of horses for sure. Anyway, we can send an envoy. Where do we want to send him? We don't have a campus district right now, so there's no need to send him to Geneva. We do not have industrial zone. What are these quests? Trigger Eureka for iron working and construct an encampment. What's Eureka for iron working? Build an iron mine. We can get that one. In fact, I can get that one in a few turns. Okay, let's go for Zanzibar. We will build an encampment eventually, but we will be getting that iron mine very, very soon. Definitely much sooner than the Eureka. Much sooner than the encampment, I mean. Okay, so accept. And kill that barbarian. I don't want to let someone else grab that barbarian camp. Let's see. Well, Spain won't be able to do it, so unless there's a unit on this exact tile, it should be fine to attack him. We'll kill him. And where exactly is Spain going? I do not like this too much. I guess we'll find out. I think we should get another settler or 2 ASAP. Because if we don't start a city in this general area, someone else probably will. And cut us off. That would not be very good. Which means we need 2 more settlers in predictable future. Yes, we do. 1 settler for the horses and 1 settler for this city. Also, can we peace out with Germany? Because I don't really want to be at war. Yeah, accept. There's no need to stay at war. And let's see, Scythia. Yep, accept. And England. She will actually pay us 1 gold per turn. Alright. And we'll send delegations. Friendship with Rome? No. Okay then. Doesn't matter. Delegation to Spain. He accepted. Delegation to Germany. He also accepted. Scythia. Accepted. And that's that. We could get some open borders, perhaps. With England. No, I'm not going to pay you for open borders. Forget about that. That is quite a lot of spam. New city-state quest. Let's see, La Venta. Send a trade route. That's easy enough. We can do that pretty soon. Improve that first, and we'll use the last charge for the iron. But first, we have to get rid of that barbarian. And let's grab the barbarian camp. Looks like we need 1 extra turn to do so. No problem. Fortify until healed. And improve the stone. Alright, looks good. We are doing quite well so far, but let's start some more cities. Yes, we welcome your delegation, thanks. And we also welcome your delegation. And everyone's delegation. Everyone should just have a party in Athens. Sounds good to me. And then we murder them in their sleep and win the game. That's how it works, right? No, unfortunately, I don't think so. Now, that settler is still there. Let's see. We should probably keep an eye on this general area. In case that settler tries to start a city over here. I'm actually going to send some hoplites there. Okay, meanwhile, the builder. What are we going to do with him? We should probably improve the tile next to the natural wonder, because, you know, that tile has doubled yields. That was kind of the whole point. Settling close to the natural wonder. So that's what we'll do. And, well, let's go kill that barbarian already. Looking good. And what do you want? Delegation. Wait, hold on. Did we use the third charge on that builder? I guess we did, actually.
And broils root out the work.
Alright, doesn't really matter all that much. We got masonry. So what is going to be next? Iron working? Hold on, how fast can we improve that mine now? I can switch production back to the builder. That will take 7 turns. So let's research something else. And then we'll finish iron working once we get the boost. There's no rush to get iron working. I'm not going to war right now, and there's no big rush to get swordsman. The hoplite is actually just as good as the swordsman if he gets the bonus. The plus 10 bonus. Because the swordsman has 35 combat strength, and the hoplite has 25, but he gets plus 10 if there's an adjacent hoplite unit. So if they are standing next to each other, they are just as strong as the swordsman. What can we research then? Can we get any other boosts? Build walls. We could probably build walls while we are researching engineering. That sounds doable. How many turns do we need to build walls in Athens? 6 turns. That's not too bad. I would still like to get the settlers ASAP, but let's build walls to get that boost for engineering. That will unlock the aqueduct and the catapult. So the aqueduct is an interesting district building. If you have a city that's 1 tile away from a source of fresh water, so say we build this city on this tile down here, on this exact tile, then we could build an aqueduct here to get fresh water to the city. So that's basically what the aqueduct is. But even if you do it without that, you will still get a bit of a housing bonus. So cities that already have an existing fresh water source will instead get plus 2 housing. Right, we got another envoy. We should probably send him to La Venta. Sounds good to me, let's do that. And what are all these city-state quests right now? Inspiration for drama and poetry. Oh, I think that's Build a Wonder. Yeah, it is. Okay, build an encampment. We will do that eventually. Send a trader out. I remember that. And trigger Eureka for iron working. That was build an iron mine. Yep, we will be doing that soon-ish. Grab a farm, and that should be worth... How much food exactly? Yeah, that's 6 food, right? 5 food. Alright, that is still quite a lot of food. That is such a good natural wonder. Natural wonders in general are so valuable in Civilization 6. There are a lot of really good natural wonders that give you bonuses to all adjacent tiles. And there are a lot of natural wonders that themselves take more than one tile. Your delegation is welcome. So far so good, we just need to work on our cities.
Military knowledge. But if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
So, military tradition. Plus 100% production towards ancient and classical era heavy and light cavalry units. We don't need that right now, and I don't think I'll be changing my policies actually. We could change the military one. Yeah, we don't actually need that anymore. What can we get? Good question. Let's see. Great scientist points? Yeah, I think we should start getting some great scientist points. It's not a bad idea. We could also get some great general points. But I don't plan a war just yet. And great generals are not universal for the entire game like in Civ 5. We'll go for great scientist points. So that's that. And get some more experience from barbarians. Okay then, and we'll keep some hoplites in this general area, in case Spain tries to settle this. Let's check our city real quick. Can we buy anything? We would need 480 gold to buy a settler, alright? I don't think there's anything we can sell. Not really, no. Never mind, choose Civic. Are we going to build a wonder or research construction technology in the next around 10 turns? No, probably not. Definitely not. We might research construction tech in reasonable future because we can build a water mill. And we will likely build a water mill. So out of these two civics, we should probably get drama and poetry. It's unlikely I will build a wonder in the near future, so we likely won't be able to take advantage of that inspiration boost. We'll research it without it, and hopefully we'll get the construction tech by the time we're done with this. But anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.